Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle reporting from the public test server. As you probably noticed, we discuss all the incoming changes on the Turtlecast through the entire ITV article from Bethesda. And today I want to cover the first part of incoming changes, which is legendary crafting. You can see I have this brand new legendary mod that can be equipped on the weapon, which is really cool. It's a guarantee addition of critical damage, for example, for whichever weapon I want it on without messing up other effects, which is really cool. There is way more changes in this public test server that I will cover in incoming videos, including the new perk cards and weapon rebalancing overall and combat rebalancing changes. But first, legendary crafting, how you get those mods, and what currently it's either bugged or incredibly low chance. We should be able to craft those mods as there is a new currency. When I scrap legendary items, I'm getting legendary particles that's supposed to be used to craft legendary mods. To give you an example, I will scrap one weapon. Okay, I scrap almost everything that I had in here, but should be something left. Let's scrap this one. So when I open a workbench, I want to scrap it. I will get regular materials plus legendary particles, as well a chance to get any of those mods as legendary box. So vampire box, critical damage box, or less action point cost box. The chance is very low. I need to scrap like 20 weapons to get one box, and that's like 20 3-star weapons. It seems to be very low chance. There is supposed to be as well chance to learn those legendary effects. Currently seems like it doesn't work, or the chance is incredibly low. I scrap over 200 items and I didn't learn a single plan. It says that you learn it by scrapping assassins, for example, scrapping auto-steam items, but I didn't learn a single one. So I don't even know exactly what the cost of crafting will be in this dust, in this legendary dust, but I have thousands of legendary dust, and I didn't unlock a single plan. So most likely bugged, but it's supposed to be craftable under the Tinker's workbench. Now, luckily, I did from scrapping drop a bunch of those legendary mods that I can install on weapons, on armor. So I will show you how it works now. I will just craft something that I can modify, as I will now be changing my already good weapons. We'll craft one, make it a random legendary, and then apply changes. So let's say I want, okay, something that is craftable easily. Heavy guns. I need perks. Can I craft something without a perk? Machine guns. Let's do the fixer. So I craft fixer. I modify the fixer. I can add legendary mods. So we make it a 3-star. I think the cost either is intended change or it's bugged. I just noticed making it a 3-star cost me 30 modules. Okay, so I have a 3-star legendary fixer. You can notice they boost the special to +2. I roll perception is +2, not +1. That's one of the changes. Now if I want to change that, it will cost me 10 modules if I want to apply something else. I rolled executioner. I don't want executioner. Let's say I want mutants. So I put mutants, and that changes it without touching any other effects. As well, if I want to change it again, so you can notice legendary module cost is going up. So now I want to make it faster fire rate. I pay 15. And now if I want to change it for a third time, I'm paying 25 modules. And every time I do that, I'm using one of those box mods. You can see weightless, I have 2. It costs 1 to install, plus legendary modules. Will that price keep going up? I didn't test yet. Okay, let's see. If I put yes. So every time I want to change it, the price keeps going up. So it's not recommended to keep changing it forever. The price keeps going up. If I want to change anything again, it's 45 already. Plus, in addition to everything, because I did this change, this fixer is no longer tradable. So I cannot drop it anymore. It's character bound after you manually swap a star. I think the crafting of 3-star legendary must be a bug. 30 modules? On the live game version is 4. So I do hope it's a bug. I cannot tell for certain, but I do hope it's a bug. Now, it works the same with power armor and regular armor. If you want to swap a mod, you modify on the bench. You need to have the box that correspond with the piece you want to change. So, for example, those are effects possible on power armor. I could change it to overeaters by paying 10 modules. Currently, I have aristocrats. Of course, overeaters is way better, so I could do that. As well, for the 2nd star, I have poisoners mod that I could put somewhere. And for the last star, I have a bunch of options that I could go burning cavalries. Those 2 I do own. The ones I do not own are grey out. I'm supposed to be able to craft them, but currently it is not possible. So that's how the changes to legendary crafting look like. Additionally, I don't know again if that's a bug or intended, but if I want to craft weapons that used to craft as a legendary, for example Gauss minigun, it's now crafting as non-legendary. It will craft like that. It's non-legendary Gauss minigun. It's no longer a legendary when you craft it. As well, on the cost, it doesn't ask for any modules. So you craft it as non-legendary. The same applies to Secret Service armor, which means that crafting will be way more expensive after this update if those changes go into effect. Oh, as you can see, when I open that, there is as well no reroll option. Like, I don't have option to change all effects. Reroll option is gone. I can swap the particular effects, and if I choose to craft Secret Service armor after those changes, it crafts as non-legendary. And now I have this. And if I want to do it, change it into legendary, is again 30 modules. The cost to make it legendary is 30 modules. So it is very expensive to craft legendaries from the next update. I hope it's a bug, I don't know, as it's consistent across all items. Cost of 3-star is 30 legendary modules. It's a lot. It doesn't ask anymore for a legendary course. At this moment, I don't think they have a use case at all. But those are the incoming changes. I really like the changes about legendary crafting. I hope it will be possible to craft those legendary modules. I think it is bugged at this moment. If you want to see what is possible, I will now scroll over all the modules so you see what is there. They said they are adding as well a little bit of flexibility. I don't exactly know what it means. Some of the boxes, as you can notice, that are for weapons and armor, giving different effect, depend what you use it or. So some modules are like universal for weapon and armor, I think. So those are all of the options you can slowly unlock. The plans and the cost, how much legendary dust I will need, I don't know. I'm getting this legendary dust from scrapping legendary stuff. Oh, and as well, it's still showing +1 endurance on this particular one. Although on weapons they seem to be giving +2. I hope it will be updated for those to give +2 as well. And we kicked out. So that's everything for this video. Therefore, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you think about legendary crafting changes. The good and the bad.